name's Elijah, and I go to PS 11.
My name is Ashley, and I go to PSMS 37.
My name is Lelia, and I go to PSMS 37 as well.
Two was this one. So what we mainly thought of was like, so we were talking about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which is, so in the Bible it said that the world would end, and it talked about how these 4 horsemen would like affect how it happened. So there is death, famine, and war and conquest. And we also thought about like all the good parts of the shoe, like all the good parts, which was, on my part, was joy. So we thought about all the colors that just like make us think of like happy and like calm stuff. So we thought of yellow, blue, and orange, and that's how I really made my shoe. This one was death and famine. So famine means drought and hunger. So I thought about like in the deserts when there's like a drought, it gets like cracks. So that's what the cracks are for.
So the plan for this shoe was also save the world, think about the planet. And I was thinking for the bottom was murky water, because lots of junk garbage goes into the ocean/lakes. You can sometimes see plastic bottles and glass, plastic bags, and little food containers that you can find in like Chinese restaurants in there. So when dirt goes into water, it turns it murky and unclear to see. So I mixed in teal and black and made this murky water. And then for the middle of the shoe, I made it kind of like a dirty dirt because of landfills. Landfills are like almost like graves, but in there is lots and lots of trash. Sometimes beat up shoes, sandals, clothes that people throw away, hair ties, and bottle caps, more glass bottles, and people just cover it up in dirt and leave it alone like it's nothing. Wow. And then these are supposed to be little buildings, factories, there we go. And there's just not air, the opposite
Smoke.
of air. Smoke just coming out and filling the air, and you have a gradient between red to a dusty yellow to show how the sun is going down and the heat is going everywhere because of global warming. And for the shoelaces, I made it the color of the earth, blue and green, to show the little bit of earth that we have left. And I had a little bit of tints of silver just to bring out the colors a bit more. It will change in like in the sunlight, the light. And I also labeled little the colors that I made. And there's a little note here: the fade from red to yellow is the show of global warming, and the black is for companies and smoke in the sky. Equality and love. When you think of love, what color would you think? Hearts and red. And when you think of equality, black and white. So we searched up what equality is, and we got a little balancing symbol, I think. And in one of them there was a heart, and the other one was a heart too. But I actually wanted to put something else in the thing, and the heart laying down. I wanted to put a heart in one thing going up and money going down, because sometimes people pick money over love. And I just put stripes that shows love, equality, and again the little silver.
Well, my idea for this one was like, of course, we're saving the earth. So down here is dirty water in the ocean. So that seaweed, that fish supposed to be. This was supposed to be clean water, like what this used to be, or what it used to look like. This is a grade for like the world, so like our country's the world was 2026 to 5. This is so this is like people trying to save the earth from the factories, the garbage, the smoke, and all the bad things that's going on. Sorry. Just like trying to
The question is, how fun is it to kill the earth, the planet that we give birth? the place, the heart, our home. Our home, we have hearts of glass, not hearts of stone. Our kids won't know what to think. They won't know any animals because they're extinct. Our oceans are landfills, our bottles and cans. We will have to come up with a plan. I thought, when I read that the other day, I was like, wow.
That's amazing.
So they're gonna ask you guys questions.
Sorry, that's first. I forgot to state this earlier. I work on basketball, everything basketball, LeBron, Kyrie, PG, so on and so forth. I had another question, but first let me start by saying, absolutely blown away by the level of thought and detail that you all have put behind the design. Some of the things which I do within my job is we come up with concepts of products that we want to introduce to the marketplace. And usually those products are centered around a theme, if you will, or a story that we want to tell. And then we'll come up with the idea and brief it into these lovely coworkers that you see at the table who then design that concept up. So what I'm really curious about, first of all, I would love to borrow that poem from you if I can. Trust me with it at some point. Because there's another story around sustainability and how youth really care about the earth and some of the changes that are happening right now. And it goes a long way in kind of proving some things to the partners that we work with, right? That's a different conversation. Back to my original point. How did you all come up with the concept of the four horsemen for the shoe?
Okay, so our topic was mostly about like the end of the world, right? So like global warming and like, so we were just researching, and what we started with was Antonio.
Yes, they sent me an article on the Four Horsemen, and I forwarded it to the kids, and they kind of came up and drew it from there. But it was basically about how the earth is on fire and how we need to do certain things to prevent that. So I forwarded it to them, and then they came up with the concepts. But prior to that, they had this already. This was already on their radar about saving the world. Yep. And I want to credit that to the Nike Lab team, because they, through their instruction, highlighted sustainability. Yep. I mean, Jency, he's not here right now, but the man, I know, just through the instruction, spent sleepless nights working on it. There was video that correlated to what he was teaching about, Nike video that I've never seen, that the kids got to see about design. So it kind of started from there, and then they were tasked to do the earth. Well, she came up with the earth idea, and then the other gentleman, other group came up with the endangered species.
I made a speech about the Four Horsemen threatening the globe, but it was different than these. It was like global mistrust, misuse of tech,
yeah. Geopolitical tension.
Yeah.
Church on Sunday to me.
I gotta give him a pat on the back. Woo! Yeah, but you guys killed this. Keep laughing, it's fine.
So I just want to also say, the scale with the heart and the money is so profound and so amazing. That itself could be a whole brand, a whole story, a whole thing. It's really, really good.
Even like the color of the water, based on how the water is changing from everything inside.
The thing, there was more. We actually use also the internet search up the meaning of equality and symbol for it. And there's lots of things correlated to equality. There's balance between love and money, gender, sexuality. But I choose this one mostly because love, and also because love for horsemen. So I would have liked picking sexuality and gender, but it would have been going away from the topic.
I mean, the use of colour is amazing in general, it's so emotive, but I also love that you did this joyful shoe too, because I think sometimes sustainability can be a tough topic, so it's nice that there's like a real mix of like really provocative ones and then really joyful. It creates like a really nice spectrum.
They wanted to offset it, so we had the idea
that's
like, well, we
amazing.
need to do something a little bit different. So it was great.
I have a question as well. Did you write the poem before or after you designed the shoe, or did you do it at the same time?
We don't know.
When we were working on this, she was actually like speaking with one of the partners. These guys are writing stuff down and like going through the lines. I'm like, wow. They deserve like.
It's like a very intellectual approach to design. To have a poem to combine with your design is pretty incredible.
I feel like that actually.
I know you're nervous. I know, but you're doing
No, you're doing great.
I can't even tell you how great you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
On that, oftentimes we'll come up with manifestos to inform our design, and I feel like you writing this poem is a similar kind of process. where
Without knowing,
it's-
without being taught to do that,
Yeah.
you just did it anyway to help kind of
the
like
creative process.
exactly. It's
And
great.
that's here too. It's like a mission statement of what
Right.
you want your shoe to do. It's an amazing approach to think about what you want to get out of your design. Like it's not just a design that someone's going to wear. It's like you want to have a purpose to it.
Right.
This is Brick 2045, and there's a little song going over in the internet that I actually listened to, and I actually wanted to create a shoe for it. It's called Dear 2045, and it's speaking about how everything is burning down to the ground, and how we need to take action, and that we're sorry for making the earth like this, and we should step up. So 2045 is like a big thing, and that's why she put it in there, in a little gravestone right there, because we're saying goodbye to our future. Goodbye 2045. Sorry for this generation for ruining the planet.
Who sings that song? What kind of song is that? Hip hop, country?
No, it was like a little bit hard sad.
I gotta look at that song myself.
Let's run it down. Get the song and the poem, and we're good.
It's just like, this was amazing. Like the storytelling aspect of it is just amazing. And working for Nike, and like, if you guys had the opportunity, when you guys are adults to work for Nike, you realize how important storytelling is. Do you guys have the sneakers app on your phone?
Yeah.
The sneakers app, like, let's but on any phone.
It's only 10, man. No phone.
But it's like
6 months. We got 6 months.
you scroll through the app, and the shoes that appeal to you the most are the ones that have titles that you like relate to, right? So like using like love over money is just like amazing. Because like anybody who's anti-greed and pro-love is gonna see love over money. Let's say love over money until LeBron 17. Next thing you know, they want to buy it. It may not even matter what the shoe looks like. It's about the story behind it.
Luckily, all of them are hot. So.
Yes.
I'll add on to that, so I work on the retail piece, but we're always looking for a deeper story. So when the new innovation comes, cool, what can it do for the person or the athlete, but what made them make the shoe, and that's what we try to bring into the environment. And your guys' poem and the Four Horsemen, the whole concept is something that would be amazing in retail. So
You can probably imagine the build out.
yeah,
Right?
that's great. It's very powerful. So all the way from beginning to end.
Effortless. This is
Awesome.
effortless.
Amazing.
Alright, you can go back and sit down. Like, get me out of here.